Hello. Do you read me? Do you read me? Okay. Um, I guess go again. I think everything should be good now. Um, just bear with me. I have to let people know we're live again. And bring up like my events and chat and stuff. I just sort of quickly did the fix to get back live. I think what's most amazing is that we're still alive in game. Do you read me, chat? I guess I won't know if you don't. Because I won't see it. Maybe I'll clear chat on Twitch so it's more obvious to me. I don't miss it. Okay, looks like we're good there. Okay. May take people a little while to filter through again, I guess. Sorry about all that. The funny thing is, we basically got the exact same point where we had technical issues last time. It's just last time it lasted like 10 hours before it crashed. Okay, so I'll re-explain. First of all, let's explain what just happened. Apologies if you're just stopping by and you're wondering what's going on in the middle of these technical issues, or apologies if you are watching and the stream kept starting and stopping. I was trying a new setup for the stream because I want to be able to stream on my 2 new channels at the same time as my main channels. Now, right now, we're only live on the new channels, obviously, because it's an old channel for doing stuff like this. But, you know, in order to promote the new channels. I want to be able to stream them all at the same time. And I basically was just trying a plugin to let me do that for free. And I just kind of realized actually what's probably going on is that it's literally encoding multiple streams at the same time or something on my computer. And the computer just can't handle it, and that's why it kept crashing. But even if it isn't that, and the plugin doesn't do that, it's definitely the plugin that's causing it to crash, so either way it's shit. So I've just gone back to how I used to do it. Well, because we can do it for 2 channels, no problem anyway. We can do it for 3 channels, no problem. So it's fine. I'll just have to figure something else out for when we want to stream on all channels. So apologies for that. I had to reset and uninstall that plugin. In terms of what we're actually doing, because I'll just delete those VODs, so we'll reintroduce it again. We're continuing on my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. I'm basically just playing through the game normally a bunch right now, just as a way to practice and get better at the game. Yeah, it is TD. It is. Because, yeah, I fancy learning the speedrun, basically. So it's really early days. I haven't even started learning the actual run yet. I'm just sort of practicing playing the game by just doing a bunch of normal playthroughs. This is, I don't know, something like my 3rd or 4th playthrough recently. Yeah, TD, do you know if that plugin is suggested? Oh, you know what I should do? I know what I should do. Let's return home. You know you can set it as same as stream, so it doesn't do multiple encodes. Right. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Maybe it's just how I set it up. So basically, are you supposed to be able to have it set up in a way where it essentially won't be any more demanding than just running a normal single stream because it won't do multiple encodes? Is that how you're supposed to be able to have it set up? Okay. Well, I guess I wasn't doing that. Maybe it's just a toggle box or something somewhere that I didn't see. It'd definitely be great if it saves me money. I'll just have to have another look at it. I just like added all of the streams, and it was like where you had to press a different button for each one. That's how it was by default for me. And how I actually ended up doing it anyway was to still use Restream for the YouTube ones, just because it actually handles YouTube events way better, because otherwise you'd have to add a stream key every time. But for the Twitch stuff, it seemed good. So I had like a button for the built-in stream, and then both 2 buttons for each Twitch channel. 1 button for each Twitch channel, rather. We are actually completely not set up right now. I don't have the ring to traverse the abyss on or anything. So I'm going to have to pause for a moment at some point, but we may have to kill some ghosts first. Because otherwise we're going to die. Alright, hold. Hold, please, monsters. This ring? Actually, maybe I should just show it how it is. For anyone that doesn't know Dark Souls. This is really cool. So basically, if you drop down this hole, which looks like a bottomless pit, you just die. And don't even ask how you would normally figure this out. Well, basically, you figure this out by reading item descriptions, essentially. But this ring allows you to traverse the abyss. That's what it just says on it. However, I'm probably going to have to... Oh, we do have a gold hem set. Let's use that. Change my armor, because that other ring I had was... allowing me to work with such a heavy armor set, basically. But with this ring on... we actually survive and land in a place called the Abyss. And this is where the current boss is that we need to do. But this is such a cool thing. Like, again, like, first time you do this, it's just amazing. Oh, we're going to get a lot of knockback because... oh god, we might just die here, actually. Let me think about this. Yeah, so no, this character is kind of like spec'd in a way where we would be relying on our heavy armor to give us extra poise, which will basically prevent us from being staggered. But because we're relying on a ring to let us wear said armor. Oh no, I didn't even know this happened. Oh, we're so dead. I've never had this go this bad. Not even seen it go like this before. Where you actually end up fighting multiple at once, which I know is the point of this fight, but you normally end up killing one at a time. So it's only going to get harder. Okay, this is really bad. Yeah, well, it's probably GG. Okay. Yep. I didn't think that far ahead with this. What can we get away with wearing, I wonder? Well, first of all, let's just try it. There's no way we can do this, so we don't get so staggered. Oh, we can. Okay, it's just high enough. So we're a bit slow. But yeah, we can do it like this. And then we won't get staggered. That was definitely me not being prepared because I was distracted from sorting the stream out. But I think we're good now, aren't we? What's up, Bev? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. I see TD's posting a bunch of stuff to help with this plugin. I appreciate that, mate. I'll read it after the stream. Maybe we should create a tech support channel in the Discord so we don't keep spamming the game dev one with stuff that's not game dev. And then people could probably also use it to help each other out as well, I guess. Maybe that's a good idea. All right, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. I mean, if it's just how it is by default, then it's probably what it did, and so it may just, I don't know, be... It definitely is an issue caused by installing the plugin, but maybe it's just a different... Maybe it's not related to how it's set up, but probably is. Okay. What? My character seems kind of weak. I don't know why. I know the Zweihander is such a good weapon, but oh my god, I'm really over. I've used it quite a bit recently, and I've stopped using it. Look, like most of our hits are misses, just because of how this fucking move is. You end up using R1, which does way less damage, just because fucking R2 never hits. Oh, bro's already here. No, we're gonna die still because we've still been too slow. You want to get this boss fight over way faster than this. There is, like, this is a cool fight though. I think that one thing that's actually really fucking interesting about this fight is, like, the Four Kings, they actually do more damage, like, the further you are away from them. So you kind of want to be right on their butt. And I kind of feel like I might even be able to tank a huge amount of their hits if I do that. Oh, we got the other bros coming now, though. I'm just going to stay in front of this one and tank it because I don't want the other guy to get me. So we're Gucci now. We've got good poise. Boom. Yeah, you're... I think that makes sense to you, dude. You're all good posting where you are for now, mate. Appreciate that. I feel you. But yeah, this is cool. Weird, cool fight. What actually is this build? There's no way. Like, it's definitely a good build. Oh. Okay. It's lower decks because it's his Zweihander build. I think it honestly does not matter, because if I remember rightly where we actually got up to, it's basically just last boss time. So doing anything with the build now doesn't matter. Isn't it annoying how close to the end of the game? So the reason last time we were streaming,
I am pleased to see you well.
It all worked fine. And then randomly, towards the end of the stream, it just crashed. And because I'd been streaming for like 9 hours and it was the middle of the night, and like it was like 3 in the morning or something, I think, and like no one was watching, I was like, oh, we might as well just carry on another day. But yeah, I'll see how I feel once we're done with this playthrough, because I might just start another one anyway. Go for a different weapon or something. Slightly different build. Fun. I need to like really get everything embedded in my brain of what you actually have to do in this game before I start doing the speedrun. Oh, we haven't done everything. Well, the annoying... Oh, for fuck's sake. The funny thing is, because I just pressed offer those souls, that burns whatever boss souls we needed to unlock the door. So I don't remember. I don't remember what we did or didn't do. And I don't... There's no way of knowing. Let me pull up the VOD.
Oh.
From the last
Here we are.
part of the playthrough. I'm sure we did need so. Did need so. And I thought we did Sith. We might not have gone Seed the Scaleless. Because I don't remember going to Duke's Archives. Yeah, we did Sith. I think maybe I forgot to go to Duke's Archives. Or maybe I didn't forget. It's just been... I just forgot that I did it. You know what I mean? Not necessarily forgot the time. Okay, that's fine. So, let's go to Duke's Archives. More content. You basically... There's certain bosses... that you have to kill and use their soul as an offering at the Lord Vessel, and that'll open. They called the Kiln of the First Flame or something. I don't remember this dude being here. But... Wait, does he only disappear the first time you come by? I think that might be what it is. So when you first come to Anor Londo and you try and go this way, it's basically like a force field blocking off the entrance to Duke's Archives. And you break it by killing Ornstein and Smough, and then giving the Lord Vessel to the Serpent at Firelink. Oh yeah, I just realized something that's happening right now. Maybe we just boost our poise. Does that give us more? So that's 161 poise. I thought poise is nothing to do with... So basically, the classic way to get poise is just by wearing heavy armor. The heavier your armor set is, the more poise you have. And the higher your poise, the harder it is to break your guard and stagger your character. Havel's ring, which is the ring that I was on about that we're wearing before, just increases our equip load, because how heavy the armor you can wear is relative to how high your equip load is. It's puts sort of a hard limit on what you can wear. But as you level up your strength, you can wear heavier armor because it increases your equip load also. Pretty slow right now though, which I don't like. That's because of our equip load. I think we'll leave it for now. I don't love that roll. So if we increase our equipment awareness range again, our dodge isn't that much better, is it? The extra poise is actually probably worth it, the trade-off. This is a ring that just boosts poise as well. This might be Dark Souls, nerdy Dark Souls shit overload for people who aren't Dark Souls gamers. Okay, so we kindle this fire. We'll get more heals. And it's not worth kindling every fire. But the reason why I'm kindling this fire is because there's actually a pretty interesting mechanic in Duke's Archives where there's some magic that is basically like a surprise that happens later on. And it actually prevents you from kindling bonfires. So by doing this now, we can top up our heals so we have the most heals possible going in, and then we'll try and sort of conserve them as we go. I'm just thinking, like, I thought I did Bed of Chaos and everything on my last stream, but maybe I didn't. I think what I might do after this playthrough is I might do an all bosses, all DLC playthrough. So I haven't done the DLC in ages. Because I actually intended to do that on one of my other practice playthroughs last night. And then I realized the version of the game I was playing on didn't come with the DLC. And I only realized this when I was just about to do the last boss, because I thought I'll do every boss in the game except the last boss, and then I'll go do the DLC area. But this broken pendant is how you access the DLC. And I kept coming here and killing this golem, like going, why is it not working? It's not working. And it's because I was just chilling, practicing in the living room by playing on Xbox. And at the time, I sat down to play on my Xbox because I was like, oh, I have Dark Souls on Xbox. I'll just do that for some practice after I eat my tea or whatever. And I realized, like, oh, I only had the Xbox 360 version digitally, but it works on Xbox Series X. I was like, I'll just play that. Because when I looked at when I looked at Dark Souls Remastered, it's still like 35 quid. I was like, I'm not paying 35 quid just for the remastered version. It's basically the same. And yeah, didn't realize they never released Prepare to Die digitally on Xbox 360. It's just like Dark Souls 1.0 basically without the DLC. It's like, why did they do that? The hard copy that everybody had on 360 was the Prepare to Die edition, which came with the DLC. Why did they release a version you know, like nobody was using? Weird. So anyway, I just finished it. And then I happened to find on CD keys literally for like £4 you can get Xbox CD keys for Dark Souls Remastered for like £4. I was like, well, that's worth it for the practice. Oh, this guy. I forgot about this guy because, yeah, I'm human. You gonna give us a nice drop or no? Guess that's a no. Oh. Oh, God. No. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. So those crystal lizards, for anyone that doesn't know, I'll explain it after this, actually. So this is actually... people call this kind of thing a gimmick fight, which I think is a bit unfair, mostly. Because I think these fights are cool where you're going to do something weird. Well, basically, we're kind of supposed to die here. I'm going to try and die without getting cursed, though, because that would just be annoying. In the speedrun, you skip this by doing a weird little trick, but... Oh no, what do we do? We're stuck in prison. Again, I think this was so fucking cool. You just die from a boss fight and you randomly wake up in prison. We kill the guard, get the key, do this. Then you might want to cover your ears, chat. This guy triggers the most annoying sound ever. You know what? Did they make this sound less annoying in the remaster, I wonder? Because this doesn't sound as bad as what I heard last night. It was literally hurting my ears. I had to turn it down. It's still pretty bad on the ears, isn't it? I think they might have made it a bit tamer. But it's funny, there's like a lever that you pull to shut this off. And literally all it does is shut the noise off. It doesn't actually do anything. It's literally just like, yeah, that's annoying. Can we turn that off, please? I love these enemies, by the way. They're so cool looking. It's a reoccurring sort of theme in the Souls games. These like enemies that look like they've got sort of octopus or squid on their head. Guys drop miracles. Are these guys harder somehow? Or is it getting damage reduced from hitting the wall? We don't have the key for this yet. We probably won't come back for it either. Oh god. That lightning spell. Oh, oh! That was almost death. I don't give a fuck about your melee attacks necessarily. It's going to be so interesting to see how I feel about Elden Ring. We just got a pile of bodies just stuck on us. After playing this a bunch, because I really love this game. And I think the combat holds up amazingly well. But you are so much more agile in Elden Ring. Drinking a bit of water. I was gonna actually have the camera on for this stream, by the way, chat. It's just the point in these alt channel streams is it's literally supposed to be I can spontaneously go live when I feel like playing games, and I was literally like, oh, I might play some Dark Souls, and it's like, oh, I might as well just stream it and just carry on that playthrough. And I don't know where I put my phone, which is what I used to set the camera up. I was like, fuck it, we're not using it, because the point is that I can just go live and it not be time consuming to set up. I've just thought, did I ever actually fully upgrade this weapon? I mean, it doesn't feel as powerful as I remember. And the R2 is amazing, I guess. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god. Well, shouldn't be a problem for Steve. We'll get... yeah. We'll get to the next bonfire and we'll look into upgrading it. Oh, it's there, isn't it? You just gotta go sort of around. To unlock a shortcut to the boss. We can do that after. I have started to work in a little bit of speedrun tech into my gameplay. So let's go visit Andre. We may not have the mats to do full plus 15, but we can definitely get them at this point. Considering we're pretty much at the end of the game. So where are we at? Wait, did... Do we also... not get the ember? How much stuff did I forget to do on this playthrough? There's definitely a big difference to how my brain functions on stream and off stream sometimes, I'm telling you. I tell you what, I'm not going around with heavy armor just to do dark route either. I'd rather go faster, so let's put some black leather on and just try and speed this process up a little. I would personally always put the gold serpent ring on as well when I come to dark route. Just because it boosts item discovery, which basically increases drop rates. Oh, these are dropping anyway. And these tree enemies can drop stuff like moss clumps that cure either poison, toxicity, or bleed. That's actually really useful. Rest here, just for the checkpoint. Yeah, so when I start sprinting, you might notice I'm like spamming weapon switching. And it's some speedrun tech I'm trying to work into my gameplay. It basically starts the sprint animation faster. I don't... That... Is this the way? I don't actually totally remember. Oh, well, that was quite good. What? What's with Zweihander and just missing? It's just... It's such a great weapon. Like, one of the best in the game, no doubt. But... I feel like you just miss because of the animation sometimes. Like, way too often. Oops. That's a bit yikes of leather armor on. I'm disorientated. Where am I? Okay, yes. This... Oh, this is the right way. I'm now wondering whether we did this boss fight on this playthrough. We've been doing so many playthroughs, I can't keep track of it all. But I think we did, didn't we? Isn't this the only ember you need? No, we have to have gotten this ember and given it to Andre. Because we've got Havel's ring. Because it's the same spot. I wish I figured that out sooner. So what's going on? Am I just blind? I don't remember. I normally just collect all the embers as I go and give them to Andre anyway. So remembering like a specific one, if it's needed for a specific upgrade, is not... I'm not there yet. This is why I'm playing the game a bunch. To try and just learn everything about it. It's not here. Like,
I'll be seeing you, Pete.
I'm trying to think of like all the Ember locations. I can think of loads, but well, not loads, but I can think of a few. It's definitely not the one that's in the lava, is it? There is another option. What drops do we have? We've got Black Knight, Great Axe. If there's a certain unique we could go for, maybe. Bob Straight Sword. Okay. I'm just Googling it real quick, see if it jogs my memory. Obtain the very large ember from New Londo Ruins. Yes, that's why. That's why we've not done it, because it crashed all the way through the New Londo Ruins. Oh, I think I know where it is as well. Yeah. I don't even need to see this video. That's why. That makes complete sense. That's why we're a bit lost. That crash. So let's go to file link. I'm gonna put some black hemmed armor on just because it's actually still really light, but better stats than black leather. Although I've always loved the black leather armor set. You see, there's certain items where I don't even in my head, it's not linked like, oh, this item, this location. It's just certain item locations. I just know on every playthrough, I always go and pick it up. And sometimes I do it for stuff that's not needed. Sometimes I do it for stuff that is needed. It's just like habit. But pretty soon, I'm going to just start running the actual speedrun route. And that'll change things considerably. Pop a transient curse so you can kill some ghosts. You'll have to excuse my messiness on this playthrough, chat, because I've been doing multiple playthroughs with doing things slightly different at different times on different consoles, different platforms, just because it's like at the minute I'm going about my day, right? And if I have time, I'm practicing Dark Souls, or if I'm feeling up to it, I'm practicing Dark Souls. And this is just one of the several different ones. Definitely not keeping them all separately in my head, because generally you do one at a time, but this one was obviously rudely interrupted. Okay. It's one of, I think it's in that chest there, in fact. That is some loot that's fallen through. Okay, so it shouldn't be this one, though. It's not this way, I don't think, but I can't remember how you get to that chest off the top of my head. Ooh. Felt risky. Oh, this is actually seems like it's here, sort of in case you fall. Or so you can jump down below, maybe. Yeah, it's a little shortcut in it. You can jump over there. I was gonna say I literally never use this. So that means that it's one of the other directions we can go down here. And it'll be this one. Nope. Oh wait, maybe it's what you pull the lever for. Maybe that's the point in this. Depending on what weapon you go with, you may not necessarily... Oh, that's definitely not it. You may not necessarily need this ember. Because unique weapons go to... only go +5. This is so you can go over +10. It's definitely not like I don't even understand how I'm fucking this up even. I'm sure it's not like it has to be over here somewhere. I'm just missing something. I'm not sure how I'm missing it. Is it literally that simple? I'm just turning the wrong way? No, this is where you come from. Oh, transient curse is way worn off at this point, I'm sure. Right, let's maybe just carry on because I'm a little confused as to how I would be missing it if it was something I'm not doing right here. So let's just carry on like what I would do normally. The only thing I could think is like if you would just go down that ladder to get it, but I don't think that's the case. So that's where you go up, which we don't need to do that. I think it's in that place. We gotta go back. It's definitely over there somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. I'm gonna drop down here, I think. Oh god. Do any of you guys ever get yourself in these situations when you do like multiple playthroughs of the same game to the point where you just forget what happened in what playthrough and what goes where and stuff like that? Because there's someone that does playthroughs of the same games a lot. That happens to me all the time. I really thought somewhere here you could just get onto that other, or maybe it is here, and you like, I remember it being like weird that you can keep going round and you don't realize or something. No? Oh no, you know what it is? I remember now. It's when you drop down here and then there's a ladder somewhere. Oh god, this is not Gucci. We should not have dropped down into a pit of these enemies. That's not smart. Okay. Don't you dare clip through there and hit me. Okay. Yeah, in this room. One of these rooms, you find a way back up to that part at the beginning, which makes, again, does make sense because we were rushing through this area before, weren't we? Because we're just getting the boss done. Okay, great. Nice. I can't deal with the strength build without poise is just really bad. Like, we keep getting staggered to fuck. I'd really like to find some kind of build where we can have really good poise but not have to wear heavy armor, and I don't think it's really possible. I think we just gotta go crazy with our equip load, basically, so that heavy armor is like light armor with it to us. Because I used to always be a Dex player. Generally in the Souls games, I normally go for Dex. I just find it to be very fun. But it does make the game harder. And it definitely fucks me over. Because I'm just learning for the purposes of just learning the game back to front and to be able to get good at speedruns so we can do speedruns and challenges and stuff. I'm just going for strength just because it is like, that's what you do, right? Strength is objectively better. So it only makes sense. Let's just... Honestly, you know what? I'm breaking this ring. I kind of don't mind breaking it. This is how we get the best of both worlds. It's basically the best ring in the game, but it breaks if you take it off. Well, lately I've started breaking it on purpose just for the last boss fight. So that I can wear Havel's ring and the Hornet ring to boost critical damage, because it's the most efficient way to kill the final bosses with crits. And honestly, when you're this, we're really high level. For like normies anyway. People that play this game a lot, this is like people go like hundreds of levels. But we're like very OP. We don't really have to worry about losing a few stats from taking that ring off. Because that's why that ring is basically the best ring, is that it essentially is the equivalent of leveling up several different stats. So for a lot of the game, it's really good. That wasn't really part of the plan. But we're getting so much less screwed. Because he's not knocking us over now. Even though we will have like less health and endurance and whatnot. Oh. I forgot there was a guy there. Okay, good. So, yeah, one of these places. Dude, it looks so dark on this monitor. So let's turn my monitor brightness up, I guess. I forget exactly where this spot is where you climb up, but it's in here somewhere. We'll just clear it out. Oh, it might be this room actually, because they're obviously both very similar and they both have the same enemies in. This enemy type feels like a callback to like one of the first bosses in Demon Souls back in the day. Or out of Curse, apparently. I would bet it was in the other room, but it was before I turned my brightness up, so I never saw the ladder or the stairs or whatever. Okay, yeah. Just gonna have a look down, turn my brightness up. Okay, yeah, because that's leaving. I do find it extremely difficult to learn your way around these areas that are just pitch black, basically. And even with the brightness cranked up, it's a bit tricky to see what's going on. See, look. This is where I initially thought it was, but it may be down that corridor then, where the elevator is. Must be. Oh, there's another though. Oh, this is it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, this isn't the one though. The other way. It's the one in a chest, I think. Yeah, this is what I meant. It looks like it's the end, but it goes around further. Like that. And it's going further up. This must be it then. It's the chest. It's definitely it. There it is. Finally. This should be it. There we go. It is. Nice. Right. Minor detour. We didn't have to do this. But I think one of the reasons I've always considered getting into doing Dark Souls content is because I know in my audience there's like lots of more casual gamers that would be very put off by the difficulty of this franchise. But there's like so many things that if you just learn it, the games stop being grueling and start being just fun, basically. And just something as simple as always check that you've upgraded your weapon as far as you can. It's a big deal. So we need a Titanite chunk.
Don't get yourself killed.
Does the giant sell Titanite chunks in Anor Londo? I know he sells large shards. I've obviously missed an item pickup as well that I normally get. Wait, no. Chamber of the Princess is fastest way, I think, to get to the giant blacksmith. The princess here in this room as well. If you can actually kill her. If you shoot a bow at her, she just dies instantly. But it actually it's actually kind of interesting. It plummets the world of Anor Londo into darkness, literally. Like this whole area goes all dark and gloomy. I'm sure it triggers a bunch of other shit to happen too, but what's up, bro? Okay, we're still getting staggered by this guy. Very interesting. Asshole. I missed, so I hand the lols. Speed things up a little bit. So it's actually faster if you never let your stamina reach 0 or 100 after recharging as well. It does sell shards. Thank goodness for that. Okay. I bet I didn't. There's one. So you need the so basically this will allow us to go to plus 14. Maximum with regular weapons for upgrades is actually plus 15. But you require one final wait, no, it was a shard and not a chunk. Ah, shit.
I'll be seeing you.
Fuck. Well, whatever. I was gonna say... Let me check my items right now. I don't have a slab, do I? Let me do some guesswork here for finding a chunk. I'm not sure off the top of my head where the nearest chunk is. We've not done this area yet, have we? No. There's a certain boss that's a guaranteed drop of a Titanite slab that I'm almost certain we didn't do. But I know there's loads of item pickups down here that we wouldn't have gotten. I don't know for sure that any of them are a chunk, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some upgrade materials here. We could also go to Ash Lake, which is super cool, but I was kind of planning on showing you guys all the really cool secret areas and stuff in the next playthrough I was going to do. Okay, then there's that. Well, no, we know we're gunning it when we're running around with no armor on. I feel like this is some Titanite. Nope. I swear there's some down here, though. I swear. That doesn't look like we'll make it. Oh. Maybe one of these. Oh my god, that was scary. Let me through, let me through, let me through. Oh, that's a flame ember. I don't even know if we could get through there if we wanted to. We have to actually fight through this. Don't. don't think we need to kill all these guys. We just need a path through. Yay. Yay. I love no hits. Okay, I think probably go on it now. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. Oh, I missed something there. Look, that could be it. That I was thinking of. Well, we are getting like Titanite, but not the type that we need. So, good that I remembered that there is Titanite down here. There's definitely a bunch of upgrade materials I didn't collect in White Town as well. Oh my god. We're ready for the speedrun now, guys. That was fucking insane. We should probably go this way just to the aggro real quick. There is a cool change that you can actually do on the remake that you can't do in the original, which is that you can actually rebind jump. Let's do that real quick. Which is way better. Not worth paying the extra money for this version of the game for. But if you don't have all the DLC, that's why you get this version. Oh, really? I didn't think to die from that. Well, that was all my ideas for that area. I guess. Let's go for... I'm just curious if... Oh, Gold Hemmed does have more poison resist even. So I changed in build real quick. Because this armor set will have more poison resistance because all this area we're about to go to is all poison. I'm going to kindle this fire as well because of the poison. I want more heals. And I think I'm just going to go at least part of the way to a secret area. that there's no point in showing you the whole place on this playthrough, because I'll do another playthrough where I literally show you everything there is in the game pretty much. But where I'm headed, there is lots of upgrade materials. One of them has to be a chunk. I think I was experimenting with just like randomly leaving things. That I wasn't sure if I needed in this playthrough. Just whilst I remember, we might die here. See, look, that bar right there that's popping up for our poison status is way longer than it normally would be. And that's because we increase our poison resistance. I was just equipping a purple moss bomb to cure poison when it happens. There's definitely... You know what? I think I may have just remembered where a chunk is. There might actually be a chunk behind the Ash Lake entrance. It's definitely one of the larger Titanite pieces anyway. Then again, is it just another fucking green one? Honestly, our poison resistance is so high right now, there's not even a lot of damage we're taking there. It is worth noting though that you get this armor set with the better resistance after doing the poison area, which is a little bit annoying. Right, we'll be getting poisoned here. There's no way around it, I wouldn't have thought. Ow. Large shard, but that's not the one that I thought. I meant this one over here. Oh. Wait, is this not the same? I don't think this is the same spot. I was thinking. Must be though. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. There. Ah, it's the green one. Okay. Ash Lake it is then. Secret wall. Secret wall. This is another one of those things. Believe it or not, I actually found this completely organically. You just get in the habit of thinking, oh, that wall doesn't look quite right. And then you go, oh, that doesn't look quite right. Wait, what? And the secret door behind the secret door? And this is such a crazy moment. It's like one of the coolest areas in the game and it's completely secret. It does take a while to get there. So I don't think we'll get all the way there. There's lots of upgrade materials in this tree bit. And I figure one of them's got to be a chunk. If it isn't, the game is just trolling me, I guess, if it's not. Let me go back real quick. Okay. Such a maze, this area. Bingo. That's it. That's all we needed. So I'm getting better at the game for sure. I'm remembering more shit. We may not actually have the souls to do the upgrade now, funnily enough. Right, so that takes us to plus 14. Plus 15, we need a slab. That's fine. We'll need to do a boss to get that slab. There's no Undead Asylum warp, is there? So that's a bit of a tricky boss, this. But it is what it is. It's definitely worth upgrading to max level weapon for the final boss. Don't need to, but why would we not do it? Makes it easier. We do have a little bit to do as well. Other than the final boss. I'm just thinking about humanity at the minute. Like, there's actually... We could do a cool skip just to show it, but it requires a lot of humanity. And I don't... It's like the skip skips a couple of bosses. But because we're so low on humanity, at this point, it may take longer to grind the humanity. Wow. Okay, that'll do, I guess. So we'll go with that. We will go with Havel's ring and Havel's armor set. Basically the best armor in the game. Right. We'll take some damage here as well. Dude. This weapon upgrade has made a massive difference. Because this isn't... Like, some weapons even have like bonus demon damage, basically, like Black Knight weapons. And this is like lots of damage against this boss. It's not even got that bonus damage for demons. Definitely mistimed that. But YOLO, I guess. Okay. And we're literally only doing this because he always drops a Titanite slab. It's like the fastest way I know to get one. So we'll walk back from the parish. Oops. Go see Andre again. I might actually spam some soul usage as well, because I noticed we've collected a lot of souls there. Where is it? There we go, max level, boom. I'm not going to use these boss souls on this playthrough. Turn them into weapons and stuff. So I'll use them, although these are like kind of earlier game bosses at this point. There's not really... I'm not going to get that many souls out of them. Moon Butterfly is 1200. Like a regular enemy in Anor Londo is like 3000 souls. This low-key is one of the reasons to play this version of the game, is that you can do multiple uses at the same time instead of one at a time, and it is a really lame reason to play the remaster. Right, so let me look at my health. And so endurance, we could put up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think we'd maybe do, honestly, 2 in endurance, 2 in vitality. Makes the most sense. I was thinking about strength as well, but we're beyond the soft cap, so it doesn't make that much sense. Right then. I really need to pee. I think I'd like to do the Daughter of Chaos skip, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? Before we just decide that we can't do it, should have thought of testing this out before using all the souls, actually, but let's actually just see what humanity is available right now to buy. There's a few traders that sell humanity. Maybe we can actually maybe we can actually do it.
I hate
Is that the only humanity she sells? Well, that's that, I guess. Oh, you know what? I just thought of a ridiculous, evil way we can get some more. We can kill some firekeepers, which actually deletes bonfires. Let me think about this. So we've got, this is really thinking outside the box for me now anyway. Pushing my Dark Souls knowledge here. So I've got 2 humanity. I could also go around with like Covetous Serpent. Oh, we don't. Okay. I don't have the Serpent Ring that buffs drop rate, do I? So that's that theory gone. I'm just going to do this to get out of this situation right now. Right. So 2... We get 5 for Firekeeper Assault. We can kill... I think we should be able to kill the one at Firelink, which is insane. I don't think I've ever done this before. I think you get 5. Seriously? Did not let you get this one, maybe? Well, that answers that, I guess. Bro. Fuck. What about Anolondo? It's probably not there right now, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. This is definitely... Don't do this. If you're thinking about playing this game casually, for sure, don't do this. We're just doing murder.
Very well.
Just to see how much humanity I can get quickly.
This man.
Okay, so that's 5. I know where we can loot another one, which is another 5. That puts us at 12. Let me think of some other places we can buy some. Some of these people might drop humanity.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you. I'm still earning it. Goodbye, beast. No, you detest my pyromancy.
I mean, they maybe won't, but some might. There you go. Couple more there. This is so funny. Velka sells humanity. And then I think also drops it too. I love this idea right now. just doing straight up murder. Killing firekeepers, using firekeeper souls. Just because, for zero reason, I want to do the Daughter of Chaos skip on a normal playthrough, which literally avoids doing 2 bosses. It would have been faster to do the bosses, but it's just a cool thing that I want to do. And that's what Dark Souls addiction just looks like. You get into a position where it's like, why are we doing this? I just want to do it because it's cool. Yes, it's a bad idea. If you routed this correctly on the speedrun, this would be faster. Oh, there might be some... Oh my god, yes. I forgot about this drop. So what are we on now? 11. Plus 1 more, so that is going to be 16. We're over halfway now. But then I know that means I know that we can get to 21. So we need to find 9 more humanity. which if we stay alive, whilst human as well, we might get some. If there's some NPC fights that we didn't do, we could also try and trigger them, maybe. But I have a feeling we did most of them. He doesn't sell humanity. Well.
Thou art welcome. Any tutor is only.
Oh, 2 twins. That puts us close. So we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus that is 20. I know where another Firekeeper soul is at 25. Okay. So it's only 5 we need to find. Oh, wait. I'm playing on PC, aren't I? We could also kill somebody online, maybe. That means, like, not sucking at PvP, though, which I've not done in this game in a very, very, very long time. I think we just go to Blighttown, though. I think it actually makes more sense to do this via Firelink, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like this guy doesn't drop anything. You just get like 1,000 souls or something shit like that. And he's like one of the harder NPCs as well. Yeah, we could always try and murder more people. Oh, you know what? Oh, this guy's alive. We could murder Andre. We've done our full upgrade now. The playthrough is basically over. There's one more. This is a really good guy to kill. We're fully upgraded, so I'm just going to kill Andre. Bit more murder. Bit of this, bit of that. Bit of exploration, bit of murder. I think we can get there. Sorry, Andre, you are the GOAT, but I don't even know that if he drops humanity or not, but we can't even hit this fucking weapon.
You've got some nerve. Coming at me like that. One little turd this. You damn.
Oh, he did 3. Ooh, that's gotta put us close. Alright, so what are we on now? Alright, so 4. There's 15. What is it? Well, this is 20. So it's 29. That's it, right? We've done it. We just need to go and get the Firekeeper soul from Blighttown. Hopefully I didn't already kill Daughter of Chaos, because that would mean that we've done all of this to get a lot of humanity that we won't be able to use the way we want. I'm not even 100% sure like what that mechanic is where the pendant and all of the humanity drops in the Undead Parish there. I just remember it always seems to appear after a certain point in the game. I guarantee there's like a bunch of humanity just like lying around. That's such a cool armor set. That yeah, we could have done, but breaking all the rules on this playthrough. I definitely don't recommend using Firekeeper souls to get humanity, because they actually upgrade your Estus Flask for healing, and we're way off fully upgrading ours. It's silly, really, but that's what we're here for right now. Yeah, I should probably re-equip this stuff. Don't think we have any. Yeah, we're gonna have to poise crits. What do we want? Health, maybe. We're not going to be going there. In the actual poison. We do want the poison resistance. Okay. It's literally just to turn off one of these ladders. Here we go. See it. Go this way real quick. Dude. Alright, I'm not going to mess around too much here because it is kind of a shit show. But I am just going to grab this. And Homeward Bone. Okay, now if we walk to Daughter of Chaos. And we start doing some humanity spam. Which is going to be kind of fun. Use this Firekeeper Soul. It gives us 5. Use this one. It gives us 5. And then if we use both these. It gives us 14. Wait, have I somehow miscounted? We're 1 short. Or did we maybe consume one? Okay, that's fine. As long as we don't actually lose it. In fact, I'm going to put a Ring of Sacrifice on right now in case we do lose it. Sure we can find someone to murder. Ah, this dude's still here. Yep, perfect. He should give us some. If we missed that jump, that would have been hilarious because... yeah, if we die here, it could get really bad. But I think I have got more than 1 Ring of Sacrifice. I'm keeping the Ring of Sacrifice on.
What problem do you have now? I'm a man of the world.
Surely. Nope. No humanity. This guy. Well, that's a tough one. I was actually heading up here anyways. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we could just farm for the last one. All we have to do is survive for a while and kill a bunch of stuff. We could even just start killing rats. I was wondering if we can kill this trader. Okay, we can, but we don't gain anything from it. It's a terrible person to murder. This is why you don't just go around murdering everybody. What about the Undead Berg dude? I don't remember him dropping humanity, but he's just around the corner, so he does drop a really cool sword. It's honestly not a bad idea to just murder everybody past a certain point. In fact, I'm wondering, does Solaire stay on the bridge? Because he's a good NPC to kill, because his armor set's really cool. I feel like he doesn't stay there. Fuck's sake. We may just randomly be awarded humanity shortly anyways. Definitely can't buy it, can you?
What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
Don't fall off a cliff. There we go. Humanity. Boom. We got the Uch as well. Look at the lack of poise there. This simple, probably just like a wooden bolt or something, a standard bolt. It's giving us major knockback because of how light we are. Okay. Right, so we talk, we enter Covenant, we join Covenant. Then we offer humanity, and we give her 30. We get Chaos Storm. Wait, have we messed this up somehow? Let's see, I guess. I thought there was like a little cutscene, but it may just happen automatically. Because, yeah, if not, I've done something wrong. It's certainly possible that you're supposed to do this at a different time. Unless, of course, I did do Bed of Chaos, but I can't have. Because if I'm sure I checked the VOD and we did Nito and Sif. We just did 4 Kings. The Bed of Chaos is like the last thing we need. Well, basically, anyway, what we just did there with all this humanity, it unlocks a door. That skips a couple of areas. We're actually being invaded. So maybe we just chill here. And wait, because this is quite a good spot. thought the invasion happens like over there somewhere. Oh. Okay. Well, if it wasn't enough humanity, we've got a little bit more. Yeah, so we definitely haven't gone through there without doing this. Is that seriously where our last death was? That's kind of funny. Didn't even think of that. Oh, you know what? No, I think I've done it right. I've just... No, you do. It doesn't open in a cutscene. You have to open it. I remember now. So this is actually part of the speedrun. It's just we've not obviously done it fast, basically. Because obviously in the speedrun, you just, it's part of the route to collect 30 humanity. And yeah, check this out. Pretty cool. Now, I actually have never done this. So I can't promise that I won't fuck it up going this way. These enemies don't want to die, do they? They don't seemingly want to fight either, though. It's kind of funny. Oh, Twinkling Titanite, which we don't need. Wondering if it's even worth killing this dude or not. Probably isn't worth the hassle for what we're trying to do. But I don't know. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure where our checkpoint will be. The Bed of Chaos, but we're over halfway through this fight now, so... Oh, no. Don't throw us off the edge. Okay. Shit, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. That was actually an accidental slam on the desk. Okay, we'll just run past him. This is my least favorite enemy type in the whole game because the collision is so fucked. And we're literally fighting him on like a bridge above lava, and we do not need what he drops. We're definitely getting closer to the territory of feeling like speedrun practice. Wait, what's this from? Some like maggot. I was thinking about putting a ring of sacrifice on, but we don't need it. It's not really very good loot that we've got there. It's only 50,000 souls or so. It's okay. He's not gonna shoot lightning apparently. Yeah, I was thinking this could be our only. Oh, oh, oh. Well, it could be nothing between us and Bed of Chaos, and yeah, there isn't. There's a potential NPC fight here, which we're definitely geared for, but this guy's quite squishy anyways. All right, here we go. I guess I'm gonna do this naked because I feel like this is, I think this is really cool. So this boss, you basically can't do anything to it, and it's a bit of a puzzle. And basically, if you're not really fast, you'll never reach it. But either side are these trees, and each one sort of gets rid of like a source of power, basically. I need to double check the speedrun strat for this. Yes, exactly. That's why I was thinking about. Okay. Yeah, I find it is really annoying, this. Honestly, it almost feels like you're supposed to die multiple times doing it. Because the only way I've seen people do this consistently is by relogging. I've never seen somebody do this consistently without dying, without relogging. Like, I think last time I did this fight, I got really close to doing it without dying, but it was basically just like, I go naked like this, and then I do one treat, then I put the armor on and have high poise so it won't knock me over and fuck me around, just to get out of that corner. Then when I get back in the middle, take the armor off, then run to the other tree, then put the armor back on again so you can get back to the middle. And that feels like, you know, just as much as a cheese as relocking, really. Okay. I could definitely see why you would never really want to do this on a regular playthrough. I have no idea how you would, you know, struggle more with the two bosses that you kill than any of this. It definitely makes sense for the speedrun. I think it actually would be better to do both. Or you just do one of the next two bosses so that you get a closer bonfire. Yeah, that actually would make sense. I'm gonna try and just... Nope. Don't understand. I literally don't understand at all. But... And then now he'll bet he'll fucking zap us, won't he? Nope. I have no understanding of how that works. But Dark Souls definitely just be like that sometimes. Enemies just totally just have a random chance of doing something super annoying, and it might just do it and fuck you over. I've always thought there could be a bonfire I miss in this area, though. Maybe there is. Right, let's at least go for the other tree. Okay. They're not. Okay. Try and get in there. These arrows. There we go. Do. Wait, just open. Oh, what is that one-shot bullshit there? This fucking thing is just like, I stopped because you can't run straight in, but it just didn't fucking do it anything, did it? What a silly cunt this boss is. Like when you run, the ground opens up in front of you. I really want to like this boss because I think it's a cool idea. But I don't know. It sort of is annoying that it almost seems like designed to have you die like each time you do a tree. I bet that it doesn't let me go straight in and that it basically forces another death. OMG. Okay. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Because that hole should stay there now. And that's what you need to aim for. I need to just learn the speedrun strat for this. Like I said, I know like the official like cheese strat people do to do it without dying or anything is to just keep relogging, but I think that's probably also what they do on the speedrun, but I'm not totally sure. I don't recall that that's what they do. It definitely could be something else. Oh no, you know what? I remember the speedrun strat, and I remember why I'm not doing it. Why I haven't been doing it. It's because it's not easy. I did try it. Yeah, and they don't do any skips and any relogs. They just throw fire bombs through specific gaps from the middle. But it's really finicky, actually. You have to just totally learn the exact spots. Oh, he's firing. All right. Oh, you can't heal while I was doing this. See, I don't know if my poise is actually high enough. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, you just actually tank the first two and then just go in, I guess. I remembered it as like your poise being high enough so that you actually don't get knocked back from the first two, but no, that's what it is. Anyway. There we go. It's funny, it's boss fight that's hard for a whole other reason. You know what I mean? Like, not actually fighting it is hard because it's just a pain in the arse. I guess I'm going to strength. And then I think I'm going to... do this, both critical attacks. Here we go, guys. Final boss time. I probably will. I probably won't run past these enemies. Wait, how? Okay. I need to pee. I'll be right back. 1 sec. All right, it's amazing how much the last stream crashing has fucked us. It's just been a bad playthrough in general, I guess. So did I actually not do Nito? Because I thought I remember doing Nito. I do remember that everything that could go wrong went wrong on this playthrough pretty much. So I'm actually just wondering if I just got the right Kindling and didn't do Nito. I see the Sith fight. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Okay, that's actually fine. It's just, you know, so when you offer souls to the Lord Vessel, right? All the souls you have to collect. In order to get to the last boss. It offers them all at once. And because I did it earlier, because I thought we'd gotten them all that we needed, because I couldn't remember, I thought I remembered doing everything, basically, on the last part. It just uses all of the ones that you have, so I couldn't tell where I was up to. And I don't think there's like another way to really measure your progress other than just going to the boss looking for yourself. But it has to be that, because we literally, other than Sif, which I can see in the VOD we definitely did, like we literally have done every other boss that we needed in this stream now, which was not part of the plan really, but so good because we just had this bonfire to teleport to anyway. She's quite a good one. She's pretty close. And plus, if you use the skull lantern, not too bad. Not to mention the fact that we are actually quite leveled. So this area is not bad. It's grown on me since I started using the skull lantern. What was that? That was a move I've never seen, and it almost got me. It's classic Dark Souls. All right. Just realized that, yeah, our poise is lower right now, isn't it? Do you think this area is really cool once you get out of all that super dark stuff? Like, all this cave area is awesome. Maybe a tad low on Estus Nito, but it should be alright. We're way over geared for Nito and leveled, really. Might equip some humanity just in case. Not gonna drop anything, okay. I think the next playthrough I'm going to do on stream should be a lot more fun, because I'm just going to collect everything that I basically know of and do every boss. But at the very least do every boss. And it's a lot less confusing when you do that. So you're not trying to, you know, skip things. We're getting like no drops. These guys can drop some good stuff sometimes. We're getting really unlucky. That's interesting. And there's some upgrade mats down there, but we don't need them. Okay. This really looks like we did need to. Which I thought we did. Oh, we did. Oh, I remember. No, I stopped halfway through Duke's Archives, didn't I, to do something. What an idiot. Of course. Of course. How could I forget? Oh god, the whole humanity thing is actually now an issue. We've used like so much of the humanity in the game. Luckily, this is another boss fight that's sort of more puzzle-ish. Plus, we could probably just walk to a bonfire that gives us 20 Estus if we need to. Oh, I thought we could. This is what I was... Wait. How am I getting... These arrows are like insane. I thought that earlier, but we've leveled a lot since then. Still just getting fucking absolutely destroyed. I'm just confused. I know I need to get to the basement. Are you... You know what? Is it just that I go... Why is that a death box? You fall like fucking 5 feet. God damn it, man. Like, you open this here. Oh, it's the one on the right, actually. But maybe it's... I forget how you get there. I think maybe it's... The elevator that you came up to begin with. I don't think these guys respawned. I don't know what's going on, man. Oh wait, no, I kind of do remember. Is that just like... Yeah, maybe it's not up there. It's down here somewhere. It's like that's where we came from, was up there. It's maybe just like a... No. Oh, hang on. I think I remember. We go up, but we go to the right. No? Yeah, but it's this is supposed to... I don't know. This is not what I literally just did, though. Yes. This is exactly what I was thinking. And turn this. Yeah, I was literally just here. Okay. No, that's it. Wait. That's it. I'm sure it is. That's the room I'm thinking of. Yes, you go down the ladders. Right, and that opens the shortcut. I know at least one of these is a mimic. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to need more health than this. So let's do a rest. Doing this with 5 Estus is definitely a little bit yikes. I think I'll almost certainly be better off running past a lot of the regular enemies before the boss fight, because otherwise we're going to just consume too many Estuses probably. We're probably going to need all of our Estus just from like a little bits of fall damage and also what happens during the boss. I just thought as well, we're not... we may end up getting cursed. Right. I think we just got to go for it. And just hope we can out-damage the curse. I don't know if... am I even going to get a chance to sit and analyze what our best curse resistance is? Because I just know that That's a big no. So this is crazy. I'm not sure how I feel about this. They're literally invisible walkways. Now, it's kind of cool that the messages are how that you see them, but also like this sort of crystal snow helps you see them as well, which is also kind of cool. And generally, I dislike any of the parkour sort of attempts in this game. But this area is doing something interesting, at least. Am I even gonna get like any moment? What's that? Witch's hat. Paladin. Curse resist. Is that higher curse resist than that? Ooh, paladin armor maybe. I don't have the curse resistance ring. We'll just have to try it. There's a high chance I've ended up getting cursed here. So it's definitely good to have some curse resistance if you want to get it done quick. Oh, I accidentally skipped it. My bad. I was under the understanding that it's impossible for his AI to end up in the boss room. Literally never seen that in my life. I think that is a bug. Okay, we're able to heal through that at least. They are kind of managing to resist this curse, but looks like it might not be enough. It's so close, man. Nah, we're gonna be cursed. Oh, we're gonna die before. Okay. I don't think we can do this with the setup. Could go get a curse resistance ring. I vaguely know where it is. It seems like maybe it's doable though. Getting cursed would be a problem because I think we killed everybody that can cure it. There's one NPC that I don't think we killed that can cure curse for us. I think we literally killed everybody that sells Persian stones. I can think of an NPC that sells resist curse. It's a miracle. It's the only reason I know I'm going here. I'm literally just aiming for the little snowflakes in the distance. I guess we could also go and get a better armor set for curse resistance. This is one of them things that, like, sometimes I've done this fight, it seemed like it's gone so simple. that curse like hasn't been a factor sometimes. Oh shit. I forgot I've not done these. He's invincible until you smash this. Let's see this whole deal. What? Think. I don't know how we're getting so far that he's hitting us with these tentacles. Maybe we can do this. It's gonna be so close. Oh my god. We just killed him before we died. We got it. That is the most scuffed boss fight. And look, this wouldn't have really been that much of a problem if we weren't limited to just 5 Eftuses. We're limited to 5 because we spent like a ton of the humanity available in the game. Just to show you guys that skip. Which is just funny, really. Alright, so let's put the Hornet Ring on to boost our critical damage. And then we can actually finally go do the final boss. How many attempts have we had before realizing I forgot something? I'm gonna kill some of these knights though on the way, just because they've got some good drops that if we want to do New Game Plus at some point. It'll be worth having because we didn't get the Black Knight Halberd, I don't think, on this playthrough. We got unlucky. Basically, one of the first Black Knights you fight has a chance to drop what is basically the best weapon in the game, if not the second best weapon in the game. But it's like a pretty low drop rate on it. If you get it, and you happen to choose that as you go to weapon, playthrough is going to go a lot easier. If you don't get it, it's not like it's going to be like way harder. It's just definitely going to take a bit more effort to get like comparably geared. And to be honest, really, once you know what like the good weapons are, you know, you can get just as geared really quickly. But Black Knight Sword, Infinite Chunk. I believe it's all repeatable as well. Like these guys actually respawn, so it's quite clever that they chose to do this, honestly. Because, like, obviously it's the end of the game, so it's like you only would, oh shit, you only would be using the mats that you can farm from these guys you know, either just before doing the last boss, which is like whatever, right? You would be fully geared before this point anyway. Unless, of course, you're not. You know, you could actually... There's a couple of ways, like, if your playthrough just went... Let's say you wanted to go Black Knight Halberd, for example. You could just do it at the very end here, and you could still be geared in no time. But, hypothetically, you can farm the mats in here, just to use for your New Game Plus playthrough. Which, like I said, I think it's actually a smart thing to do from a game design perspective. Because there's a lot of stuff that you could sort of need for a good build that you could just get in this one room, basically. Red Titanite chunk. Get what the red ones are for, but I assume it's fire weapons or chaos or something. Alright, we're not locking on to this. Yeah, I guess we are locking on. I'm gonna say it's got locking on. Ledge, another chunk of a Black Knight sword. The Black Knight sword looks really cool. And this is it. This is the Black Knight Halberd, dude. But this guy actually has 100% drop rate instead of the guy at the beginning that has like whatever it is. Supposed to be like 15% or something. Wait, no, he didn't drop it. Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on. Did we... Yeah, we don't have it. I know there's a couple of other places where you can get it. Anyway, I'm not going to grind for it on this one. We could, though, if we wanted to. Shall I try and do the daddy parry at the start? I guess not. No. Wow, we almost did it first try. If I didn't go for the crazy parry out the gate, we would have done it. I think in the interest of time, I'm just gonna YOLO it. We could try killing the last guy to get the halberd, but I'm not too fussed about it. I'm also practicing starting the game from fresh, not New Game Plus anyways. Why? Okay, that was a miss. Apparently. God. Fucking hell. On it, like, forget trying to fucking dodge or heal or anything. Like, I always just wreck this fucking boss and I don't try to do anything. I just focus on the fight, don't heal or anything. At this point in the game, if you're geared, it's like one of the easiest fucking boss fights. I'm not surprised it's we're not doing it first try though. This run's definitely been a mess. I definitely feel like I need to redeem myself with a more interesting playthrough at some point. But like I said, I think it would actually be cool to like do one where we try to do all the bosses and collect like almost everything. And like we'll just do all the DLC as well. I do feel like where I'm at right now with how I'm still like not totally remembering everything to do with where to go, but in terms of like my gameplay, I'm pretty, you know, I'm very warmed up right now, as it were. Dude, I'm just... The fucking... Zweihander, bro. Dude. Fuck! I don't know. Maybe I should go for a parry. They're not hard, it just wasn't working out for me before. Don't know why the fucking sunlight dumbass helmet keeps equipping, doing my head in every time. I think maybe I can get away with boosting my poise as well instead of using Havel's ring. The poise actually might make a pretty big difference. Why is it doing this? Nope, can't do it. I can't move. Should probably have tested that before going in, I guess. What about this? Are you serious? Okay, I guess we just stick to Havel's armor and ring. Why is it doing that? I'm going to whatever, can't. Who cares? I think I'll just drop in it, but I thought that how it worked is that like no matter what you had previously equipped, it's where the list starts. That we like just the Zweihander bullshit, man. I need to just do all ones. I'm gonna ever in my life died this many times on this fight. I'm just gonna full focus. It's the only thing I can think for like with this game how streaming it. I mean, I'm getting better at the game, so it's sort of less and less of an issue streaming it. But I'm definitely still not as good, and I think it's just I need to probably focus a bit more. So I'm not going to talk for the fight. Oh, don't. There we go. Literally just one fight of me concentrating and not talking. I think I've learned a lesson there if I'm going to be a Souls content creator is to probably just talk a little less. I do like to yap to chat, even if no one's here. It's habit at this point. Right, I think officially if you touch this, it's a good ending and that way it's a bad ending. But they're almost indecipherable. Well, that's it. GG. So I think the lore behind this is like you are linking the final fire kind of, and it sort of restores humanity, I think, to the world, I think is the idea. But this is like how I think you essentially die there and replace Gwyn, I think is the idea. I could be wrong. I'm not a Souls lore master. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry for my complaining. I love these games. It's just like they are tricky, and it's something weird about it. Like when I'm doing it off stream, it does bother me a bit less, but sometimes I still get a little bit worked up. I'm still having a good time. I just can't help it, the reaction. But I'm also silent, obviously, most of the time. So I'm not talking to anybody, so I feel like I'm I complain a bit too much. But I think I'll get used to doing it and just learn to talk less in general, and that'll probably help. But yeah, I am actually curious to see our time. So let's find out. So it just starts New Game Plus immediately. That's how it works in this game. So to get your time, you just, quit out instantly. And then you check your load. Chat is good. 12.5 hours. Okay. Got a long way to get to sub to 1 hour, but for a normal playthrough, I think that's alright. I think my last one I did was like 11 summit. Anime Bob, that's a funny character name. Souls Thought Goo. MC Cockeye. Oh, this was a chat name from years ago. MC Cockeye Senpai, I remember. All right, so we'll leave it there so that we've got some continuous VODs of this playthrough. And I don't know what I'm going to necessarily do next, but I think I want to stream a playthrough where I do all bosses. We're wanting to do an all bosses playthrough, including the DLC, and where I maybe just sort of collect everything, and so I might stream that. We'll see. And soon I'm gonna start just trying to do vaguely the speedrun route, and we'll sort of gradually fade into doing it. That's the plan. But anyway, we're gonna leave it there. We should be back with some main channel streams next weekend, and the rest of the week I'll be working on videos and stuff like that. Should start to come out soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.